Welcome to Top Deck Therapy,
the Magic the Gathering podcast, where we break down the plays we make, the mistakes we learn from, and the mindset that shapes better games.
Have a seat, relax, and let's dive in.
Welcome back to Top Deck Therapy. We got something kind of interesting to talk about today, and we decided to bring Andrew back. Andrew, what up, man?
Was cracking.
Welcome back.
What's crack-a-lacking?
Glad to be back.
So something that's been on my mind recently, not to just jump straight into it, but I want to talk about the ecosystem of pods, the ecosystem of playgroups. We play in a playgroup of our friends, 3 of us being here right now. And I feel like there's this dynamic between your friends and between the playgroup that is always flowing, always changing and adapting. And I feel like it's something that's just kind of been really interesting to me, and I was kind of hoping to get into it. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I think every social group has their own kind of dynamic, and every play group in this sense has their own dynamic. We're all friends. We've been friends for a while now, and
Have we all been friends for a long time?
Depends on how the commander night goes.
Exactly.
But and there's just an interesting, every friend group has their own kind of dynamic, and I feel like it's the same way with Magic and Commander. And it's just been on my mind lately. I think that, we are the sum of our experiences, what we've been through, and I feel like that kind of shapes our personalities and our temperaments and who we are, and which it can in turn kind of shape who we become in the pod. So I think there's kind of as far as the social dynamic, I feel like there are roles that everybody has in the group. I'll go into kind of some that I listed, and maybe you guys can kind of hop in and see if you can riff off that and maybe come up with a few more. But I feel like there's always someone to chase. There's someone that is the most sound player, the best player in the pod. Yeah, I'm looking at him. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
I hate that. That's all. Like, here, playgroup dynamics. Here we go. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
But
let's just talk about how Justin's the best, and we take him out, right?
Okay, so I wouldn't say he's the best. I would say he's probably the most sound player of the group.
Oh, I think is a phenomenal player. And
yes, yes.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
He's the one who sits down at the table and immediately becomes a threat just because he knows the game so well and knows how to play the deck so well. Doesn't matter whose deck it is. It could be his or yours or mine or Glover or whoever's.
It could be a pre-con, and you play
the pre-con.
Yeah. Well, the pre-cons they're making nowadays are insane. But yeah. But I feel like there's the person to chase, and I think that's good. I think we should have someone to chase and someone to kind of look up to and strive to
My
be.
hero.
Play. Yeah.
I need a hero.
I can be your hero.
I like how we just both sung 2 different songs.
2 different songs. 2 heroic songs. But I think it's good to have that person to chase and kind of look up to. I think that keeps us striving to play the best, because I want to play this game as well as I can. I don't want to be incompetent, and I want to, even if I'm not doing the craziest thing, I still want to play it correctly. And so the person to chase, I think there's the rules judge. By the way, a lot of these, we can wear multiple hats here, but there's the rules judge, the guy we look to for rules interactions. Probably Justin again most of the time.
Well, in
Google.
Yeah.
Yes, AI. Thank you.
Google AI. Yeah, I know. I was watching one of our gameplay videos back, and and you could see Andrew above, like Google searching. You can hear him be like, "Oh, that does work."
Especially when you bring a new commander to Commander
Yeah.
Night, you're just like, oh, how does that work again? Does that make sense?
But I mean,
Well, I try to Google it because that way I
Oh.
don't ask you guys questions and you guys know what I'm trying to do. So I'm like, I gotta do this without them seeing what I'm doing.
Sure, no, that's great. And
Yeah.
I always, when I'm playing with newer players, been like, I'm like, hey, like, I'd rather you ask a question and like, maybe try to not tell me what's in your hand. But like, if you have to ask the question, ask the question.
Absolutely.
I was thinking of our old play group. I know exactly who the person would be.
Who?
Mark.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just,
he's-
Yeah.
the guy that
He's
knew
really into it.
everything.
He's really into it, yeah.
And he liked
Yeah.
knowing the, all the different rules and aspects of the game, and I could care two shits about it.
Kind of.
I mean, for the most part,
yeah. As long as it's not horrible. But
I just want everyone to have fun. But
agreed. And I think that's really where this conversation is stemming from. Deep down in my heart, I feel like that is where it's just like I want everybody to have fun, even if you don't win. Even if I don't win, I still want to have fun and I still want my deck to do its thing. And I feel like just kind of going over the dynamic of the group is important. It's important to kind of be present and reflect on your role, and how you are affecting the group and how others are affecting you. And conversations can come from them. So I think that's kind of my idea from this episode today. But heading back, I think there's a social butterfly. I think a person that's just happy to be there, and I think we're all that at times. Maybe not all the time for me. Sometimes I get salty, but
we got one.
the social butterfly. I think there's someone you always want, someone who's just a happy-go-lucky person, and that just makes they're just having fun. They're there to be social. There's the politician. Let's make a deal.
No, it's the other guy. It's the other guy.
I feel like we should all point, and we're going to be like that Spider-Man meme. We're all just pointing on Spider-Man.
Kissing hands and shaking babies.
I mean, I feel that, like, I don't know. It used to be Kevin. I still think it is Kevin, because Kevin's like, hey, let's cut a deal. But recently I've felt that Andrew is definitely like regardless.
I have to be.
And you talked about it. You're the one that's like, you know what? I have to be not on anyone's radar at all.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we're driving.
Come on, right?
We're driving to work and we're talking about Magic, and he's like, I'm not the threat.
Yeah. Guys, I have 2 permanents out there. Yeah, I'm not the threat.
My VV deck's not $3,000, and it's not that VV deck. It's not even that good.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
you make one VV deck and it blows the whole world up.
Well, I think it's fun to be the politician too, even if you're not like that's your kind of your bag. I think it's like hey, buddy, like that's why we play the format is multiplayer. It allows that avenue of being political. Other formats just don't have that, so I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I think
political.
Go ahead. You go first.
I think the political thing all depends on where you're at in the game. Each player, I think, plays a politician every game.
And I would agree with that.
Yes.
I would agree. Some people go into the game as a politician, and some people don't. And then some people halfway through the game become political, and then at the end, everyone tries to go really political. I'm not the person that should be like targeted right now. But
donkey and elephant tribal decks just running wild here.
The next one, control player.
Control player. Yep.
Man,
I think
I have some names for that one.
Ooh, it ain't one of us 3.
Oh man, Marco. Yeah,
he runs a lot of interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
I would say Kevin was a control player for a long time.
Definitely, yeah. I think
even back when we were playing 60
I've
cards.
gotten less and less, but I feel like I think it's important. I don't want everyone's decks just running wild. I want there to be checks and balances, and I want there to be some obstacles in everybody's way. Otherwise, like, it's just a race to see who gets there first. I think there
Yeah.
should be at least some control. But yeah, there's the control player, the tempo setter, right? And then the opposite of that is the aggressor. There's someone is usually coming out the gates hot, and I'd say it's probably one of you two, huh? But
I would say Marco as well. Marco
You
comes
think
up,
so?
it's not
Marco
me.
comes up guns blazing a lot.
Well, if you have a turn one soul ring,
That's very true. Turn one soul
Yeah.
rings.
Mulligan to get that turn one soul ring, right?
Yeah.
or cutting his deck.
Yeah, someone needs to cut his deck.
He's got one behind every sleeve.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
Oh.
But yeah, I think that a lot of us could be labeled the arch enemy, though. It's like being it's like the politician, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's at some point your deck gets cooking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, yeah, I
Well,
think.
it's an ninjutsu deck.
Wow.
What does that thing even do?
I changed that deck and I can't wait to just.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that.
Me too.
Yeah, we got some new decks coming up. I just made a
know.
Card Kingdom
You know
order.
what? I looked over and are you wearing some kind of lanyard over there?
My man, good eyes. Top Deck Therapy will be at MagicCon Vegas coming up here in how many days now?
20.
20 days. 20 days as of this recording night. So probably by the time the episode comes out,
Mm-hmm.
We'll be there.
Be there or just about to head out. So I'm pumped for that.
Yep. Glover will be joining us.
Glover will be
Andrew
there.
will be joining
Yep.
us. It's gonna be fun.
Yep. So,
Playing a lot of Magic, playing a lot of Commander, talking to the community.
yeah. Yeah.
We won't be podcasting, so you won't be hearing our beautiful voices, but we will try to take videos and post while we're there. And then we do plan on doing like a when Kevin and I are back in the studio, we'll do like a recap of our experience at MagicCon. And
Which, if it's anything like last time, it's going to be good.
Yep.
Yeah. We had a great time. Right, Andrew?
Yeah. It was totally great. Besides playing with somebody, but it's fine.
That's what I was saying. Wait a minute, though. Like, that's the ecosystem, right? We did something in Vegas and it left a nasty taste in our mouth. And
we tried to branch out and it didn't work.
2 years later and we're still talking about it.
Yeah.
And who caused that? That's right, the politician.
Well, I think.
No, I'm just your scapegoat. You just need someone to blame.
And that's something we need to talk about in this episode too with the ecosystem is, and I don't want to get too much off topic and we can come back to this or other. Maybe this is the perfect
Tangent
time.
away, my friend.
Maybe this is the perfect time to talk about it. But I feel like since our playgroup has become so closed, we all know each other's decks. We all know what they do, what cards we have in them. I mean, for the most part, because like we're adding cards, we're buying new ones, we're revamping decks that aren't really working, or if you're Glover, you're building 10 decks, and if you're me, I'm selling
day
to because I'm tired of my old decks and I'm building new decks. But but I feel like we are getting away from having turn zero conversations, and I don't know if that's hurting the ecosystem or not, because I feel like some of our games were just like, just have at it, and I feel like some of our games are mismatched a little bit for the most part, or they can be, and I feel like we need to get better at like being like, all right, Angie, what are you playing? And you're like, dinos. And then we all pull out our strongest decks and kill Andrew first.
Thanks.
Or he just still demolishes us, but
no, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's like we can't do unless no one cares, right? Like I can't pull out my squirrels precon and be like, hey, I'm playing a squirrels precon, and then you guys are like, I'm playing CDH decks. I'm like, well, that's not going to work out.
I mean, your Squirrels Precon might actually do okay.
It's good, and it's 100% a precon, and that's why I refuse to add any cards to it. It's just 100% precon that I refuse to to change because it is very good.
Yeah.
It's very in tune with the way I like to play. I know a lot of the cards, and who doesn't like a bunch of army of squirrels?
Yeah. Yeah, true.
They'll nip at your nuts all day.
Yeah, right.
So,
Getting squirrely.
yeah. Anyways, so I just feel like, those turn
Yeah, so
zero.
I mean, I think, like I say, a lot of this comes from I really want to get to the point where we are having these more open and honest conversations, and maybe that needs to include more of these turn zero conversations. I mean, the three of us talk practically every day, at least during the week.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, about life, about magic.
But
We kind of know each other's decks, and obviously, again, we play in the same group, so we kind of all know. But it is
but
in
that's kind of eliminating these, like you said, the turn zero thing now. Like, do we really need it? Because we know all the decks.
Well, that's what I'm saying is yes
yeah,
and no. I think that it needs to be more of an open-ended, like, conversation and not be like, if anyone's so, like, if we all name the decks we're playing and Kevin's like, "Well, I really wanna play this deck, and I don't feel like, Marco, you should be playing your, Obnixilis deck right now because my deck is way outmatched." You should be able to say that. Or,
yeah,
"Justin, I don't want you playing your
Or
Walls
claw.
deck." Okay, Core Claw. I don't want you playing Gore Claw and having, like 2 Soul Rings out there because basically he's a Soul Ring and,
yeah,
and it's I don't I don't want you to play that this because I really don't want that type of game. Um, and I feel like Kevin and I were talking about it, and he feels that like a lot of our decks are a little more aggressive than Kevin's, and Kevin's are more like mid range. And Kevin doesn't say that enough, where he's just like, "Hey, my deck is very like mid range," even though you guys are like, "Oh, Kevin's deck's gonna pop off." Sure, 6, 7, 8 turns into it, yeah. If we don't put him in check, he's gonna pop off.
mhm,
But
mhm,
um,
mhm,
you let my deck go 7, 8, 10.
We can't.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I might kill you guys all.
yeah. So yeah, let's kind of talk about this because um, you know, how I choose to brew my decks is a certain way. I tend to be a little bit more back-footed. I tend to not develop anything that can withstand combat early game. It's usually value pieces, value engines, which leaves me susceptible to early aggro. And I think that that is just the downside of how I build my decks, and I think I should be susceptible to early aggro because I usually like to shorten the window of the time that I'm the threat, and I kind of have this one big explosive turn or 2, and I think that in turn leads people to believe that I am always on the verge of getting ready to pop off, which can just give me a lot of aggro, which is strategy, right? That's I think that's good strategy. You gotta lower people's life totals while you can, but also I'm having a hard time because I feel like sometimes I'm getting a little bit too much early hate, and I notice that I'm usually the lowest life total in the beginning. 1, because of that's how I brew, and 2, because of maybe my reputation. And I don't know where that fine line is. It all comes down to this game is just cardboard meets cardboard and it's strategy. And I think that I do probably need to change how I build my decks for this meta. Um, but also, I think it's important to maybe let people know that this is um, hmm,
Unfair match.
a little bit. Yeah, I think a little bit. I think it can be. I think sometimes I get a little bit of um what's the word I'm looking for? I think I get a little bit of aggression as far as life total lowering when I feel like I shouldn't, but maybe that's just my I think that we should always kind of bring down the person that's in the lead or on top. And that's not always strategically the best move. And I think I need to come to terms with that too. I am by no means saying that you guys need to change because this is how I build. And no,
You
there's a point in the middle, right? That I need to come to, and we need to come to. So
you know I'm not gonna change. I
yeah,
don't. You can get as
yeah,
salty as you want.
yeah. My
Well,
way or the highway,
and it's
baby.
funny because Kevin and I were talking about this the other day, and him and I do not agree on this topic whatsoever. Because it's funny to hear that like Kevin feels like he's aggroed on like first, because I definitely am aggroed on first, and maybe it's rightfully so because
Hmm.
I'm the best player.
No, it's okay. Okay, ready?
But
Here we go. Justin, you're aggroed on first because you're the player that we can't allow to have 7 or 8 turns. Kevin's aggroed on first because we can't let him either get the 7 or 8 turns because he's going to pop off. You're going to pop off. You guys pop off about the same time. We cannot let either one of you get that to that point.
all I hear is blah blah blah. I don't like your face.
It's not that. It's
How?
it's Kevin can build his decks up by turn 7 or 8 and then just
So can
annihilate
you.
us.
So can you. So can
Mhm,
Glover.
mhm.
So can
And I
Marco.
take
Yep.
I'm just saying, everyone,
um
Oh,
everyone
come
can.
on.
Okay,
You know that Pant Laza deck
let's.
dropping Trow and
Oh my
running
god, number
rampant
6
all over
on
that
the top
board.
100 list.
Um,
Anyways, let's go back to our old pod too. Our old pod did the same thing. I literally got so frustrated, and I was like, "Why the hell do you always attack me first?" I don't know. It was months into this, and I was like,
I'll
"Why do
attack
you?"
you with my Llanowar Elf. You want 3 mana on turn 2?
And they were like, "I don't know. I just feel like I have to attack you." I'm like, "Why?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
And it's just
Well,
I
I've
think
been
that was just them trying to throw their weight around.
sure,
so
but I've also been like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm aggressed first,
right.
but then Kevin hearing you being like, "Well,
Yeah.
okay," and the only difference is yeah, I'm attacked first with a Lane of War Elves or whatever. I got to get Justin first blood, but then I play aggro decks. I get blockers out faster than Kevin does.
Right.
So then it
Yes.
shifts into this like, oh, well, Justin's got 3, 4, 5 blockers already, and Kevin's got nothing. He just got a bunch of enchantments or artifacts, or
Yep.
he's got, a setup creature that he's not going to block with,
I think I'm just as explosive. I think I'm more fragile.
Yeah.
Your play style, you're right. So kind of part of the reason why I started this conversation was I noticed that when I started looking around at games, I was in the, below 20 range and everyone else was in the mid to high 30s still. And I was just like, huh, like, I wonder what's going on here. Like, and I was looking at my board. I'm like, I don't really have anything that I feel like is like, that person has something scarier than me. That person has something scarier than me. Well, at least in my opinion, right? Because
Sure.
this game is a lot of hidden knowledge. I don't know what you guys have in your hands. I don't really know everything that's in your deck. And I respect that you guys are good players, but it's also like, I'm like, huh, like it makes me think a little bit more about why am I getting early aggro?
I
And I think
think
it's Bruce style, but
a lot of us are hesitant now because of how aggro our decks are and how much power our decks have. So if we see Justin with 2 creatures out there, I'm not going to swing my 2 and try to get his because I can't afford to lose one
Mhm.
because Culver's going to knock me out
Mhm.
or Marco's going to knock me out or even Justin block me with one of his and then knock me out again with one of his other ones. It's like we're
You gotta
so
run more
tentative.
graveyard in it. More
I don't.
graveyard.
We're all that way though.
Yeah.
Like I don't know
Yeah.
much. Like I don't think you guys are that way, but I can definitely tell you that I am. Marco and Glover are probably the 3 worst at this, where we won't attack because we want to build our blockers because we're waiting for Justin to throw something nasty, or we're waiting for you to throw
Well,
something nasty.
I
You're going
agree
to be
that
waiting a long time there, my friend.
I agree that most people have they
Think
overvalue
it.
their creatures. They do. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
they are not willing to throw away their creatures in a trade most of the time. Honestly, neither am I. I'm not a great attacker, to be honest with you.
None of us play combo decks
No.
whatsoever, which is the weird part because, like,
Yeah.
for the most part, like, I mean, besides Kevin's pingy decks that
Yeah.
like just ping you,
Mhm.
and they lower everyone's life total. Everyone plays a lot of like creature based decks.
Yeah.
And it's funny for me to play against you guys because, like, yeah, Marco has like 7 5 5s and like
He doesn't swing.
8 8, and he doesn't swing at anybody.
I'll
He's
just
like, I'll
hold
just
here.
hold off.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
Bro, throw that meat around, dog.
yeah, just like
Yeah,
flap that baby on the table. Let me see what you got. Like,
yeah,
come on.
come on. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's hard because, like I say, we overestimate our creatures. We overestimate their value to us. Because I think there is this mindset of like, if it was one on one, okay, trade is like it's a little bit, it's easier to see, but turns are so explosive in Commander nowadays. You have no idea, and so you kind of tend to hang on the back foot a little bit more than I think people
Mhm.
realize. And it's like you got to use, well, here's me saying that people need to attack more because I don't really attack that often unless I can get through. But you gotta use your creatures as removal in a sense.
See, you just hesitated there. You just said you're only going to attack if you can get through. You just hesitated with your
I need help
creatures.
with that too. Yeah, because again, I overestimate the creature's value.
Well, and I think you just said too, like it's removal, right? And that's where Kevin and I differ because he says that you should attack the person that is most ahead, right? Because he was saying like everyone was at 30 and I'm at 20, you know, okay. In the way I play is like, well, he's at 20. The best removal is player removal. Let's just get Kevin out of the game, and then I don't have to worry about him as the game.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk before this? You
No,
guys,
Using Kevin's line against him.
I'm just saying that's how I play.
yeah.
Because if I can get a player out of the game, they're just out of the game. Unless it's a feel bad situation. Like if you're playing a deck that's, a very low 2 and all of us are playing higher 2s or low 3s. I mean, I can see picking on somebody like,
Sure.
Well, we did that and we felt bad about it.
Peer in the Abyss.
No. When you and me teamed up on Kevin,
Don't mention that card name to me.
No, I was just trying to make a joke, but
Yeah.
well, I know you were.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that goes, you just said it, right? Like the feel bads.
Yeah.
And I feel like I am a very socially sensitive person. To me, more than anything, I care about people having fun. Honestly, I think I'm not good at winning. I feel bad winning, honestly, if I'm really being
You
honest.
do. It's pretty funny.
It's like, sorry guys, like I feel bad about like, but it's just the game. It's just cardboard meaning cardboard. And I think I need to kind of separate myself from that feeling. And I think I am. I used to be a lot worse than I am now. I will take the win when I feel like I can. But again, I want everyone. How often did I used to say, this is the right play, but I'm just gonna do the fun thing.
All the time.
It would just be like, why? Just do the right thing.
Well, and that's why your turns took forever too, and we get so mad at you because it's like, dude, come on, Kevin, just make a decision. Like,
right.
I was getting mad at him for not winning the game. I'm like, dude, you literally can kill him. What are you doing?
Yeah,
because it's not the fun play. Yeah,
that's the right play.
I know, and recently I've been telling Kevin this more. If you just I just kind of want to say this out loud because I feel like it needs to resonate with, our group, every listener that's listening, people who are watching. But it's like, what is Magic the Gathering, right? If you just think about it, very simple. What is Magic the Gathering? It is a game.
Yep.
Okay. And with any game, how does the game end?
One winner.
One winner.
Yep. One winner. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That being real simple.
That's what I'm saying. Be very simple. It's just a game.
There's winner and there's
that
losers.
needs a winner. So if you just remember that and just like, the feel bads can still be there, but like, guess what? If you go into the game and you play your deck and it wins, you should not feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shuffle up situation and we start again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like
you do not play any deck that is a feel bad deck. Like you're not playing a Turgid deck that's, taking everyone's crap from them and
discarding.
You're not playing a
I went for it. Go ahead.
a stacks deck
anymore.
Yeah. You're not playing a mono black She-Holder deck.
Ooh, put that dollar in that jar.
Dinosaur deck.
Yeah, you're not playing a dinosaur deck.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, I'm allowed to say it. Kevin's not allowed to say it.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to buy some packs. I'm just going to throw $1 in there for you.
For what?
For
That
about
won't get
$5.
you a pack, bro.
Yeah,
You need like $50 more.
I'm a boomer Magic player. Don't packs cost $1?
No.
$4 or whatever
You're
they used
not
to
a
cost back then.
boomer.
No, but you know what I mean. What's the price of
We're millennials, not boomers.
I know, but yeah.
Damn, we're old.
Yeah.
Don't even go there.
We're millennials. Everyone's gonna know how old we are now.
Yeah. Oh, they already know that.
Yeah.
They can probably see these
They can
grays.
see. I was gonna say they can see the gray in my beard.
God, shining.
That's what happened.
That's why
3
you gotta
kids.
shave it, bro. You can't see it.
Yeah, right. My wife would be pissed if I shave this thing off.
Just nothing up here, just grays right here.
I did a mustache once, just a pure mustache.
There you go.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Gosh.
It was nice.
Was it
Maybe
nice?
I'll go back to that.
Did you just twist
Maybe
the
I'll-
ends of it? Just
Maybe I'll do that for MagicCon. Just have a straight mustache.
Take some handlebars.
Yeah.
do
You're
it.
in Vegas, man. You gotta
Yeah,
have a
do it.
mustache, I guess.
Just rock the soul patch.
Oh god, that was so old. See, now you are dating us.
Yeah.
Nothing but just neck beard. Just shave up here and just leave the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the chin strap, baby. Remember? Oh man, we're going
Well,
back. Yeah, the
I
old
just
chin strap.
learned how to grow facial hair like last month.
2 years ago.
And it's already coming in gray.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, so there's this dynamic, right? Like the pod was
Can I ask a question?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just hit me with it.
How do we foster and keep a healthier playgroup? Like, what does it entail, in your guys' opinion? Like,
Yeah, I'll start.
go ahead.
Okay, so I think it's important for us to reflect. I think it's important to watch, learn, listen to how other players are being affected by the decks we are bringing to the table, the style of play that we're playing. I think it's important for us to reflect on, am I outpowering people? Am I playing in a way that's not fun for others? Granted, I know it's a game and this is a gray area here, but I would much rather play a lower power or a deck that is not making people mad or salty
Better
than
change all my decks then.
to bring something that is and maybe get a few more wins. Granted, I'm all for these new novel experiences because I think people should learn how to maybe play against a discard deck or a control deck or a Voltron deck or something. But I think it's important for us to learn, watch, and listen. And I think it's I try to kind of bring decks that kind of help with keeping it fun. I want them to be good, but also I want them to be fun. Yeah, you guys?
So the one word I did not hear you say, Kevin, is win.
I have a hard time winning, guys. I really do. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you've got, and I'll say it, I'm a win person. That's
Yep.
my goal.
And I think that's your role in the play group. Is
Oh, yeah.
you want to be the arch enemy. You want to win. You want to win at all costs. And I think that's important. I think you should lean into that. I think you can be the arch enemy and you can want to win, but also do it.
But that affects everybody though. Like the one game the other night when we played.
Yep.
I pissed everybody off.
Yeah.
Doesn't do the thing that everyone wanted me to do.
Yep.
And it changed the whole dynamic of that night.
Well, I'll defend you on that one since you were.
Since you didn't take Justin out?
I'll defend Andrew on this one.
You guys
So
partnered up?
I was playing Andrew's.
We did not.
Deck that shall not be named.
Right.
Say,
I'm not Not
I'm not. Nah. Starts with an
Anyways,
S.
yeah, we're playing Andrew's
Ends
mono
with
black
he
deck.
older.
You guys, yeah, you guys have heard this before. Anyways, I looked at Andrew at the beginning of that game and I said, hey, I want to play that deck, and he told me to kick rocks, and I was like, no, let me play it, and then reluctantly he like threw it at me. Anyways, I like playing other people's decks because I just want
I
to
do too.
I want to learn what's
No,
in
I
it.
hate seeing when someone does so much better with it.
Yeah, but it also makes you feel better. Like, I don't know, like if I give a deck to like one of you guys and you play one of my decks and it pops off, I'm like, yeah, buddy, that's my deck.
Well, so if I'm ever having a rough patch in Commander, playing, I always just go and play somebody else's decks because I have no emotional investment in the deck, and I just play the cards for the cards, and I feel like that gets me out of my rut. But yeah. So yeah, Justin, you were playing, that one
That
mono
shall not
black
be named.
I'll say it. T-Holdred.
Thank you.
Hey, you still owe $1.
Yep.
That's my deck. I can say all day long.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm playing Andrew's deck, and I'm doing my thing, right? I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
And it's popping off, and I'm clearly the problem. I'm not going to deny it. I'm clearly the problem. And Andrew basically got a steel Hellkite out. I had She-Holdred out and a Swiftfoot Boots attached to her. And everyone was like, all right, Andrew, you have a flyer and you can take out Justin's Swiftfoot Boots. And then Glover was like, then I can deal with She-Holdred. We'll just we'll all just pull our resource and take out Justin.
Yeah.
And Andrew didn't want to do that.
I'll attack
so
him.
Yeah, I'll attack him. And Andrew, go ahead and explain why.
So Justin had just answered. No, you didn't pull it. He just drew 50 cards or 40 something cards.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I
you
played,
just drew half your deck.
Yeah.
Necrologia?
Yep.
Necrologia.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So since I know what's in that deck because it's mine, in my mind, I was like, okay, he just pulled Aetherflux. Do I want to piss him off and have him one-shot me the next turn? Or do I want to go after someone like Kevin who I know I can beat? Or Marco who I know I could have beat? Like, I was ahead of everybody else. I was second. Do I not piss off number one and wait till I can wait till he figures out what he has in his hand after he just picked all those up, and then deal with him later? Because I do have flyers and he doesn't. So I was counting on my flyers to win me the game at the end against him. Don't care how much life he gained, because I was going to have big ass flyers because I was playing Corvault. I was going to pump everything up. I didn't want to piss him off. I could handle everybody else. So that's what I did. I handled everybody else, and I did lose to Justin that game, but it was closer than people thought it was going to be.
But everyone was super pissed that Andrew, took my side and was like, basically, helping me progress my game. But in defense of Andrew, he is right. He has no idea what's in my hand. I don't know what's in anyone's hand. And that's the beauty and the scary part about this game is it's all kind of like, like when you're playing poker,
it's hidden information.
It's hidden information. You're not seeing what's people's, what people have in their hand. Yeah. But, no one knew that I had 3 recursion, gray flicker in my hand. Like, I don't give a damn if you would have killed She-Holder. I'm just going to bounce it right back because, Kaya's Ghost Form was in my hand, and all those effects where it's like, okay, well, I'll just bounce it back. And I think at one point, someone I think it was a Toxic Deluge, like they negative countered to get around my hexproof.
Yeah.
And I did that. I was like, oh, well, and they're like, shit. And I was like, well, She-Holdred's back. And it board wiped everyone besides me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, I mean, so in Andrew's defense, he doesn't know what I had in my hand, but he knows what's in the deck. So did he do the wrong thing? In your eyes, sure. In his eyes, he had a plan, and I can't fault him for that. But going back to playgroup dynamics,
Yeah.
Andrew made a decision.
It
It
affected
pissed,
everybody else but us
exactly.
too.
It pissed everyone off. It made a decision.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
honestly,
funny
I was
because
the salty. I think I was the saltiest because I think I was the one that was like, if you just hit Justin, you can blow up his foot.
Mhm,
And Glover down there said he's got interaction for children, and
that's a
it
dollar.
was it was. All right, you got me, guys. You got me. God dang it.
For those
Uh,
of you who don't know, Kevin mentions this deck so much in the first
yeah.
few episodes that we've decided to have a She-Holdred jar, and
Yep.
every time he says it, he owes us a dollar and it's going to buy packs
I'm
with it. So,
I'm
and then maybe
learning,
we'll
you
crack them on
guys.
screen.
Hey, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
You might as well buy us a box. So,
Wow. Just pay it forward.
yeah.
Um, yeah, in my mind, Justin was ahead. He just drew roughly half of his deck. He was at the
I
highest
drew
life.
36 cards. Like,
Oh,
that's not
that's
half my
pretty
deck.
good.
It's a decent amount, especially in that deck.
And then we were all pretty low.
Oh, wait, I did gain 2 life per card. So,
Yeah, I thought you were at like 68 or 70 life or something like that by the
yeah, something
time.
like that.
And I was like, oh, just blow up the Swiftfoot boots, and then Glover can take care of children. Yeah, and then Andrew didn't, and I think I need to just celebrate people's decisions. They made a choice. They thought it's the best strategy. I don't think anyone's not playing strategically correct in their mind. Maybe that comes later on that maybe that wasn't the right play, but that's just part of the learning experience. And I think I just need to celebrate people more. And I remember getting kind of salty because it felt like, okay, are you playing for second place or are you playing to win? And it felt like you guys were kind of teaming up because it was both of your decks, and it left like I was like, ah man, I was just getting frustrated. And then I was also taking that early damage from Shieldred, the early damage from Corvold, I think, and then I was just like, man, like, and I think that just is making me reflect more. But you guys are absolutely right. There is hidden information in the game. Maybe you have an answer for Shieldred that I just don't know about. Um, and I just need to you know, I just need to respect it. And I think I just need to take a beat and realize that this is just a game, and cardboard meets cardboard, and I need to celebrate your choices more, even if I feel like they were the wrong choices. And I think that's okay. That's part of the game. And but I think I'm valid too in bringing up my feelings, and but also maybe that just I need to change too. I think there's just like this flow, and there's this line. We're searching for balance, right? And are we ever going to get there perfectly? No, but I feel like as long as we have this conversation, we can strive to strive. I mean,
Yeah.
I yeah.
Well, and there, I mean, not to switch subjects or not, but I mean, that's something that was important to you, right? And
Yeah.
you a reflective, um, you know, conversation, that you're working on,
Yeah.
and something that I want to work on. And this has everything to do with our play group, and it's being labeled the best player.
Mm-hmm.
It really affects my gameplay. In It's a great compliment, right? Like, who doesn't want to be the best player at the
It's like,
table?
come on, you never won, bro.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah,
Oh.
but at the same time, for me, it's like, sometimes I take it, too much to heart. Like, it affects how I
Personally.
play
Mhm.
because I want everyone to. Let's just go back. I brought all of you into this pod, right? Like,
Yeah.
from Kevin all the way to
Founding member.
our newest one, Sean, who will be joining us soon. And I feel like I'm the mayor of the bunch for some reason. I got to take care of all of you. I don't know. And so, anyways,
Yeah.
If I'm labeled the best player, it affects me in the fact that, like, sometimes when I'm playing, and you guys might not want to hear this, and I might upset you guys, but I pull punches. I don't play as hard as I should. I decide whether I'm going to go 100 or give you guys like 50 or 80 or whatever the table as a whole or the night needs. Because sometimes I'll even go into a play night where we haven't played in a few weeks, but the previous week I won all 4 games, and you know
Yeah.
Andrew's like, "Oh yeah, Justin won all 4 games last week."
And the
Okay,
word sound.
So
that's go ahead.
no, I'm just saying that
Yeah,
affects me in a
certainly.
way where it's like, well, I guess I'll just play group hug decks all
Yeah.
night, or I'll play a pre-con, or
Yeah.
I might have the game winner in my hand, and I'll just let it go a couple turns
Yeah.
and see if I can do it later on, but I'm not going to do it right
Yep.
now. And, maybe Kevin just got the scariest card out in his deck and I have interaction to deal with it. And maybe I don't because it'll upset him.
Yeah.
Get over it.
I, I want everyone to have a good time,
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
will. We're there. We're there with everybody. We're
Yeah.
all gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna lose the
understand.
game. We're gonna lose the
I'm
game.
I'm just saying, like, the way I play is very much so like, Kevin, I want everyone to have a good time. I don't
Yeah.
want anyone to feel bad. I don't mind losing. I don't like to lose. Like, if I'm really
Sure.
playing really hard and you guys do beat me, I get a little upset because, maybe I did do something wrong, or maybe I'm play testing a deck and it's not working the way I want it to work,
Mhm.
which,
Or
happens to everybody, right? Like, everyone's
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
some kind of deck that, at some point doesn't work really well. But
or you're
um,
allowing us to get away with things we shouldn't get away with.
so yes,
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
It's like, if we go back to the rules judge, right? Like, there's some times where, you know, you guys do things, and Kevin and I talked about this the other
Mhm.
day. It's like, when do we hold you guys accountable, or does it even matter?
Now.
Or
No.
does it even matter you know what I'm saying? Like, in
Yeah.
the schemes of things, if we're only in the pod that we play in, does it really matter that, like, we don't
So
we let Marco mulligan twice without discarding a card? Or
Yeah.
we don't cut his decks because we know he doesn't shuffle very well, or you know, um,
so
we
bring up the one topic for Kevin, because this is gonna bring up memories for Kevin. Peer to the abyss. If
mm,
you wouldn't have pulled that punch, I would have never been able to do that to Kevin,
sure,
and I would have respected it, and I would have went by it.
Yep.
I effed up. I didn't deserve to get a second chance with that card.
but you didn't know better. You literally were like, I didn't know I could target myself.
Well,
So
that's that. But I meant like if
why
you
should I
wouldn't have
punish
said,
you and not let you learn from that? Because here's another thing. Okay, I let the spell fizzle because you can't target me and you can't take out Kevin, sure. But now everyone knows what you have in your hand, so we could just all save our
Yeah.
interaction for
Yeah.
it. What's the
that's
difference?
fine. Are you guys gonna get enough interaction next turn around?
I don't know. It just depends.
Well, then that's
But
how the game rolls.
yeah,
That's how it
Yeah.
rolls, and
Yeah.
I'll deal with it.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
You
I think
know,
that's part of
but
this
I
ecosystem.
won't get better. I won't get better, and I won't learn the cards better if I'm not held accountable.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So
I think that's how long do I so with new players,
Yeah.
that, like, is it instantly that I should just start doing that, or should it just be like a learning
Yeah.
curve?
I think
Like, has Glover
for
been
me,
playing?
I think we
Has
use our
Glover
gut.
been playing long enough for me to do it?
Glover probably can wait a little longer. Me, definitely, you can do it too. Marco, you could probably start doing it too a little bit more. I'd give Glover a little bit more time, but Glover's super smart too. So I mean, I don't think he really needs
Well, and
more.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
kind of OG anyways.
Yeah.
Like, he's played
I think
before, but he's newer in the pod. But yeah, I mean, there's still he played when the rules were different. You know what I mean? So, like, that
Yeah. Yeah.
he played on the streets.
Yeah.
But
He played with the rubber band wrapped around his deck
exactly.
and in that Ziploc bag.
Power 9 on the sidewalk.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So
Man,
Well, I think that goes down to just reading the person as well. Like, judge their temperament, judge their personality. And but I think that is like a, you know, something that we should talk about and maybe have a little bit more of a standard operating procedure as far as like, okay, like, you have this entry, let's say with Sean when he comes in, you got, you know, let's give it a couple months, we'll remind you. And then after that, it's kind of like,
there's your turn zero convo.
yeah, but
yeah, well, there we go.
yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
we're not having those conversations anymore, and I think it's because we're just, we're comfortable. We
Yeah.
gotten comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of want your guys' opinion. Like, when should I start? I don't know. I guess I am struggling with being called, like, do I worry about that, or should I just
Yeah.
not care anymore? And then,
Well,
if
But that
should I
upsets
just
you, though.
try to win every single game and not care anymore, or I don't know.
But that upsets you, though. You can see it in your face right now. That
No,
upsets you. That
I'm not upset. I'm just saying, like, sometimes, like, in my own person, like I'm trying to figure out, why do I feel like I have to pull punches against you guys?
you don't.
But
yeah.
why do I feel that way? I don't know.
Mm.
I am trying
Because
to
you're a
understand.
lovable teddy bear.
Maybe I think you're
Yeah.
sensitive socially to how everybody's feeling, and I think you care deeply about
Do you want me to do it? You can
what's
tell me. I'll
fun.
tell everybody.
Um,
What?
as your
You tell me
opponent,
the rule, and I'll tell them to do it.
as your
Make me like,
opponent,
Andrew, you can't do that.
I I don't I don't want you to pull punches. If I
Mm-mm.
win, I want to feel like I really deserve the win. Um, and yeah, I don't want you to pull punches at all. And I think that could take some like mental load off of you, because like that's the game is hard
Mhm.
enough just playing the game for what it is, but also having to think about, oh well, this person had an off night last week, and this person, is playing a lower bracket deck, and this, that's just that's like thinking that is just strenuous, and I don't think,
You're playing to our levels. You're playing to how the person feels. You're
yeah,
not playing how you feel or how your deck's gonna play. You're playing to make sure Kevin doesn't get upset. You're playing to make sure that I don't get upset, or
Right.
Marco or Glover. Like, dude, we're 40 years old. We don't. Come
whoa,
on,
whoa, 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 I'm not,
How dare
hey,
you? I'm
whatever.
not
I'm
a
just,
party.
I'm just saying, dude. We're not
yeah,
babies anymore.
yeah.
Like,
No, sure.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, I could be a little less of a baby, and I think that's why I'm noticing about myself, and I think I need to like again, I need to celebrate, but I think that's the beauty of this format is like it's self-regulating in a way. If Justin stops pulling his punches and all of a sudden he jumps up in ability and power, well, guys, the
we
three of
have to.
us need to have a conversation. Okay, maybe we need to focus on you a little bit more, which means that in turn, maybe you need to bring the level of your deck down because of your ability of playing. That's
No,
the
see,
balance
I've
the system of Commander, and that's the thing that I'm really like
okay.
interested in
See,
and
I'm
curious about, you know?
I'm complete opposite of what you just said, though, Kevin. If I see Justin going up, I want to go up too.
That's what I'm
If I
saying. That's what
I
yes.
don't want him to come down.
Yes.
I'm going to go up to his level. I'm not going to make him come down to mine.
But then I feel bad. It's okay. Like, my cat deck.
It's aggressive. It
Yeah.
I
is. Oh
never, I never,
well.
I never play it anymore because
You're right, you
everyone
don't.
doesn't like playing against it.
Oh, really? I love that. I I
I
love
play
that
my
deck.
I
dino
don't
deck, and
know.
no one
It's
loves that.
aggressive, but it's like it's a great I don't feel bad
Okay.
losing against it, if that makes you feel better.
No.
It just having like a board wipe in the command center is kind of like, I don't know.
Well, then we
I mean,
just
It
need to
is what it
freaking
is.
kill that planeswalker. Send every freaking combat at the planeswalker before it gets to their final. Like,
right.
sorry, but that's
I have a Johnny
Yeah.
deck, so it's if
yeah.
people that are listening, and
It's
Like
not your Joda deck,
that's
so
what
it's
I'm saying
fine.
is this
I
is a
don't even. Well,
self-balancing
okay, I don't
format.
play
Like,
Joda. That was a buy for Magicon
I
because
know.
Kevin wants to play against sweaty people, and I'll have a sweaty deck for you.
well, hey,
Um, Joda's terrifying. I hate that deck.
Jodas is
It is so aggressive.
I
Even though it's
that is
5 color,
okay.
it is just
You want to talk
so.
about a deck that I don't like playing against? I don't like playing against Joda. That thing is just, it feels like it's just inevitable. It feels like it's just like, okay, like
Mhm.
how quickly am I going to lose here?
Mhm.
Not always, but it seems
But your
just
cat deck, though, isn't invincible. And you almost, in
no
your
deck
mind, the way you're
is.
talking about it, you think it is invincible. It's not.
Well, I just take everything to heart, right? We're talking about a healthy ecosystem, and like in my head, it's like when everyone's like, "God, Justin's cat deck," like, "Oh, here we go again." I don't know. It's just like
What What do you guys say when I bring out dinos? Here we go again.
that's what I need help with. I need help with,
Rawr.
feeling like you do, right? Like, how do you overcome,
We need an asteroid
um,
quick.
yeah, like how do
Stupidest
you
thing.
I
overcome people talking like, oh, Andrew's playing his Dino deck, he needs a win. I mean, I
I've
get it,
told you.
man.
I put the heat on everybody else. Hey, Justin won 4 games last week. Hey, Kevin's deck is gonna make you draw cards. And you don't want to draw cards because you're gonna draw more. I turn the heat on to everybody
What's
else
wrong with
The
because
that?
I
But
gotta turn
politician.
the heat
what's
off
wrong
of
with
me.
everybody drawing cards?
You draw more. But it's
Well, sure.
how can I when I bring out my down deck, yes, I have to be the politician. I'm the chase guy, I'm enemy number 1. I'm all of it because I have to be that way with that deck.
Yeah.
And in my mind, it's bring it on. I'm
And I
gonna
think that's the experience that you are looking for with that deck. And I feel like
oh
it's good
yeah.
to have your roster filled out with decks that kind of, maybe make you go in another way. One deck you can be the politician. One deck you can be the control player. One deck you can be the aggressor and
hmm
you know, the alpha
I'm
dog. And
that
our
that
champ.
down deck, the more I play it, the more I realize that like I'm damn near everything on your list.
Yep. Checking a lot of those boxes, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. And
And it's okay. That's the way
honestly,
I built it.
as much as we talk about the Dino deck, I think I do like the deck. I think it's I don't a good deck for me is something that is synergized. It doesn't win out of nowhere. I don't feel bad losing against. To me, that's like as an opponent, that's what I look for in a deck. And I think your Dino deck meets all those requirements for me. And yes, it is strong, it is powerful, but I don't dislike playing against it, as much as sometimes I think I kind of roll the
Some of
eyes
you
at
guys
it,
come off sometimes.
but I think it's a great deck. Yeah.
I don't I just I think it's the same thing about like Kevin's night deck that you used to play. It's I
Oh yeah.
I don't dislike playing against it. I just hate the downplay of it. Like
Yes,
this deck is
yes.
all about helping you draw
Yeah.
cards.
Hey,
It's just like oh
yeah,
and then
yeah,
Well, that's
yeah,
the same thing with my what's
so,
that black deck I have, Kevin?
uh, don't even die.
So
I don't
his Knights deck's kind of the same way. Like he he gets that way where he's like, I'm helping you draw cards. Or with
right,
my
yeah.
Shield deck, I'm like, I only have 2 people out there. It's
right.
Yeah,
just it's the
Andrew's like,
downplay of
"I'm
how it
helping you
is.
draw cards." I'm
Yeah,
like, "Yeah,
I
it's
have two.
killing us."
I have 2 creatures out, but one of your creatures is disgusting, and you have 3
Yeah.
enchantments that help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's the way
yeah,
we have to downplay those decks that you
Sure,
don't like.
yeah,
sure.
yeah. And in a sense, like, I mean, to be honest, like with the commander that shall not be named, you are helping people draw cards. Like that is a danger, and that is a way of kind of equalizing it a little bit. Like you're giving people more resources to defend against you.
Mhm.
Usually, it's not enough, but um, yeah. I mean,
Well,
yeah,
I just want to, finish off this conversation
yeah.
for me is, I Kevin and I and Andrew, you were there at the tail end, came from another play group that we used to play in, which was much more competitive,
Oh yeah.
cutthroat, and just unforgiving. Like I did not like
Aggressive.
playing in that group. There was no. I mean, this was way before bracket system. I mean, everyone's deck was a 7. But like there was no talks of like what the play group wanted. Everyone was just like out for themselves. They didn't care what they were playing. They would just look up the most disgusting commanders they could make, and they would spend the money to buy it. And I didn't like it. And my wife was like, "Why are you playing with these people?" And I'm like, "Well, they're my friends, and they're the only ones I want to hang out with and play Magic with." And then it was like every single time I come home, I'd be like miserable. And then um, Kevin's like, "Well, here's an idea. Let's build Daryl's dinos together." And we built the freaking that deck, which was nasty as hell. And
Beautiful beast.
I started playing that against them, and then I started feeling bad because it was like I had this
Sorry about that.
gross deck that
Yeah.
When in your
and I'm
elf deck
playing,
too.
yeah, and then my crazy elf
Yeah.
deck. Um,
Yeah.
so I was just like, I don't want to foster that into
No.
this play group. I
No.
don't want us to ever get to that play group. And it's like, I'm hoping that like none of the decks that I bring or none of the decks that you're
No.
building or Glover or Marco or Sean or Kevin,
Yeah.
everyone, we're bringing decks into this play group that are like part of the ecosystem, right? Like
Yes.
they're not going to be, and you can have a sweaty deck. You can have
Yes.
one
And you should
and you should,
probably, yeah, have
but
that experience.
yeah, you shouldn't have 10 sweaty decks,
I don't
or
want, but I don't want you to have a sweaty deck and then complain about getting attacked.
right.
Like
Yeah.
there's, you know, again, this is a self-equalizing format because you have 3 opponents, or I guess sometimes more, but you know,
That's a whole nother thing
that's the
else that we need
equalizer.
to talk
That's
about
the
too.
equalizer, right? You're not just one on
Yeah.
one. You people can politic and people can be like, yeah, let's team up to take out the arch enemy, and that also doesn't probably feel good for them unless they're really looking for that experience. But yeah, I think it's important to like really when you're building new decks and you're excited about something, I think it's important to try and just keep that kind of in the back of your mind. Like, how am I affecting other people? Do they just hate this deck? Or is it something that's just like, yeah, it's a little bit faster than what people are playing? But then that's the conversation that can come from that, right?
Mhm.
So I think there's avenues of conversation that can be opened up by just thinking about others, thinking about other people, and thinking about you and your relationship with some of the decks and kind of ways that you play as well. Because again, I hate to admit it, but I think I'm kind of a salty person, maybe. I need to take a look at
I
that.
wouldn't say you're
And
salty. It's
I don't
just
want to. I don't want, yeah, salt. I
I told Kevin I should bring some salt to this episode, but he brought
you
another
should
one.
have.
well, I think I'm having a problem with it because I do think of myself as like the person that is just wanting everyone to have fun. But if I'm just complaining at stuff that they're doing to me, maybe I just need to take a hard look at myself and the way I build and the way I play. And like, I know that I can change, and it's probably easier to have myself change than have your whole entire playgroup change to around you. And I don't think it's healthy to have people just, hey, Kevin's pissed, so let's all accommodate him.
Pull
I'm
punches.
not gonna do that.
No.
At the end, like we said, it's cardboard meets cardboard, and
Yep.
this, I don't want to get rid of how I brew altogether. I'm me.
You shouldn't.
This is a version of self-expression, and you know, I want to still be me when I brew and when I play, but there is balance there, and I think it's important to have those conversations and just have a check in. And I think maybe moving forward, it is important to maybe just be like, hey guys, how we feeling? Everybody happy with their decks in the meta? Everyone, or like if we hear comments like, oh man, like I don't know, like, just why am I getting attacked so often? Well, maybe if that's a common thing, then maybe I do need to take a deeper look at why that is, and we can have conversations with the group around that to try and keep the playgroup dynamic healthy.
Yeah.
And
I think that's important to keep that conversation alive because I mean we're all talking during
yeah,
like the night anyways, and like if you guys ever notice too, like when we first get together for the night, everyone's like super energetic, everyone's
Yeah.
going, we're all
But
probably
tonight we're done.
yeah, but yeah, exactly.
bloodied and bruised.
By the end of the night, like the last game. The last game you freaking played your Dino deck and you freaking like board wiped.
No, I did.
Oh
I
hell
could've done
no!
that.
It's 12:30. You board wiped. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Like this is
Yeah.
Well,
bullshit.
that's
like
because that's just because we play so damn late. Like, dude, I'm up at 3 in the
Sure.
morning. You're up at
No, I
4
know.
in the morning. Like,
Yeah.
we're just done.
we're old. We got kids to take care of. And
Yeah.
and I get that, but it's just I don't know. It's just like the beginning of that is so everyone's having a great time.
We're
And
excited.
excited,
and I want to.
and I'm hoping that like it's not by the end of the night like getting ruined by whatever it may be. Is it me? Is it my decks? Is it Andrew's decks? Is it
Yes,
is it
but,
whatever it may be? Okay, is it Marco's decks? I can name a
Yes.
Fine,
Marco.
Kevin. I'm just gonna play. I'll just play elves
Considered.
from now on. Okay, I'll just play elves. It's fine.
It's
Oh,
too
here
strong.
I'll
It's too
throw
strong.
I'll throw Marco under the bus. He's buying more game changers. He showed me he's got a
Yeah.
Why?
borderless to Furious protection in his cart right now. So
Why?
Yep.
He doesn't need them.
he just loves those game changers. So
Well, they are good cards. I can't blame
And
him
he
for
wondered
that.
why we come after him first.
yeah, and he's excited for Strixhaven. So
Oh, I'm pumped for. I mean,
me
That
too.
looks dope.
I'm
It
pumped
looks
for. I'm
cool.
pumped for Vegas, guys. I really can't wait, and I think
Hey, and that's going to be healthy for the playgroup dynamic.
it will.
It's going to
We're gonna be
recharge
trapped in a
us.
room with
All that.
thousands and
Yeah.
thousands and thousands of other players, and
Yeah.
learn from other players too. And this is, at the end of the day, guys, this is just a game, and you guys are my best friends, and I love playing with you guys, and I feel like I love this game. I really do. I love everything about it. I think about the game constantly. I I play it. I want to play more. But I just think it's important for us to just have as much fun as possible, and it's okay for people to have fun in different ways. But I want to just have fun, and I want to just keep this play group healthy and thriving, because it's so awesome. I just love it, and that's what it's all about for me. I wanna,
I need to take a step back and have more fun with it.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
What
I
would a
mean,
janky deck look like for you, Andrew?
What?
Can you build a janky deck?
Knuckles.
That is not
That's
a
not
janky
jank.
deck.
That's not jank. When there's a win condition, when
Corvold.
there's a secondary win,
Corvold is literally just thrown together
that's
of cards I
definitely not
had.
jank.
It's just thrown together of cards I had.
Yeah,
It's
but
still
it's
not
still,
jank. It's Corvold.
yeah.
Okay.
Elves.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Bloomborough.
Mono green elves.
That's a
We'll
pre-con.
call that a. We'll call mono green elves now with
jank. Yeah.
But
No,
yeah.
we're talking about you grab a commander that's not even remotely close to your top 100
Andrew,
list.
do you want me to pick you a commander you should
I
build?
have one. I just have not built it yet because I cannot figure out how to build it.
What is it?
The Get Rugged?
Yes.
Talia and Get Rugged?
Oh, dude.
Hey, that's the next
maybe
open-ended commander.
Let's do that.
And you have 4 more episodes before we attack you on that. So you better get on that.
Learn from us, don't learn from us, whatever. But
Yeah.
I literally sat there and went through all my cards. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing here with this deck for some reason.
That's why it's open-ended commander. You can go any direction you choose.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
There's probably a right way to do it and a not so right way. And
so
I'm
not
probably
Kevin's way. Got it.
I'm gonna
Definitely
probably
not
do
my way.
the not so right way.
I'm going jank on that, baby.
Maybe I should do jank. The last 2 episodes.
Your last episode was jank, I thought.
Yeah.
I
feel like Kevin's open-ended commander was way more powerful than yours, just.
Who
doesn't want
you stole it?
Yeah, who doesn't want 10 stole it?
Oh, well, that was, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
hey,
he set the precedent for what is to come of that series.
Hey,
so.
I'm learning. I'm growing as an individual. I'm actually making strong decks now. Well, maybe.
He bruised them. He doesn't play them.
I don't play them. I don't actually put them to paper.
Yeah.
Well, man, do I take this time?
He doesn't play them.
A deck that's just about to get here, but
sure. Did you buy some new cards?
Yeah.
Is it going to be ready for Commander?
It's going to be ready for MagicCon. I have a new deck.
I actually have the commander for him.
Okay.
I need that.
I'm gonna laugh if you forget to bring it.
Right after this episode, I'm going to go grab it for him.
I just brewed a Atlapalani deck.
Oh, Dino deck.
Bring it.
So it's not how what I would say most people build it. Most people just want to flip into like giant, crazy, bombastic creatures. I made it changeling tribal. So
wah, wah.
it's a dino deck technically. It
could be.
It's any tribe.
It's a wizard deck. It's a.
I'm a wizard.
It's a soldier
Harry.
deck. It's a dragon deck. Yeah, but just kind of flip
Why
those
do we
eggs.
always have Harry Potter?
Because Harry Potter slaps, dude. I love Harry Potter.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying.
Well, we're going back to Strixhaven. It's basically Hogwarts, right?
That is.
It's basically Hogwarts of the magic world.
Should we dress up as Harry Potter?
I think you should definitely.
I have a wand. I should bring it.
I got a great picture we can post on your.
Else, just the wand.
we got a great picture we can post of you as a wizard.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Andrew, what are you dressing up at for MagicCon?
The champ.
The champ.
Oh my god.
I'll let you borrow some clothes.
Anyone getting a tattoo while they're there? They have tattoo artists there.
First one.
They have tattoo artists there?
Yeah.
I don't have any tattoos.
You get a blue teardrop, Kevin.
If this video gets 10,000 likes, Kevin will get a tattoo at MagicCon.
This is the only time where I don't want
the bad problem is this video
after.
Yeah. Okay, I'm safe then.
I'll fly his ass.
Fast forward this one.
Yeah.
It's going up tonight.
I'll get Wooberg all over the ass cheeks.
10,000 likes and this guy will get Wooberg on his butt cheeks.
Nah, didn't get 10,000 likes, you get She-Holder print on his butt cheek.
No.
And I get to tattoo.
You have to draw shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh. There I did again. Yeah, okay. Well, there's $2.
Oh, he said it.
There's $2. Shouldn't have said anything. You guys wouldn't even know.
This episode, you said it like 10 times.
Every episode, I'm gonna have to do a half a pack or whatever.
That's one way to make it so you can get some packs.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. That's like when back in the day when we used to play beer pong. Even if no one made it, you still take it a sip. You're like, I'm thirsty. I'm trying to get drunk.
Is that why you always have so many cards in your hand? You're like, oh, I'm just going to take one of these.
Yeah. I don't play tutors. I just try the top 50.
He just makes us think that he's drawing extra cards when he's not supposed to. He's like, I'm supposed to draw this.
Yeah. I just searched through my deck. I'm searching for my basic land. You're not playing green, Kevin. Oh. Just slide this in your sleep.
Oh my God.
But
yeah, I just wanted to say to you guys, to Marco, to Glover, to Sean, our newest member, who's going to start playing with us soon.
Welcome, Sean.
Yeah, you guys are all my family, my play group, and I enjoy playing with you guys as much as we can. And I just want to continue to have fun, and let's keep this ecosystem healthy. And if there's anything that that needs to be talked about, I hope that we're going to be able to have these conversations. And I think that it's going to be a good thing moving forward. So, not that it was ever bad, but
no. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, maybe just think about what you need to have set in your pods. Are you playing in a super competitive and you don't really want it to be that way, or you're playing in a very casual format and you want it to be a little bit more competitive? Are you the salty player? Are you the politician? Are you the arch enemy? Are you the best player in Magic? That's top deck therapy.
So let's see you next episode.